As we start off with this podcast and messaging today, I'm going to share with you that we need to jump into what we need to do. So a lot of the things that I accomplished in my life, the great things I accomplished in my life is because I jumped in. And so today I'm just going to encourage those, especially my age. I'm 65 today, and it's just like, wow, when I'm going to get it, when I'm going to decide to do it. So I said, well, at least I have to give it a shot. At least you have one life to live. So as you get older, you get a little more, how you say, not as afraid, in a sense of holding back. So, now I just want to share with those who feel a little discouraged that, hey, anybody can do this. If I can do it, you can do it. So I just hope that that you get some value out of this. So I like to kind of start off with just kind of like how you say, a scenario or an example of when I was younger. You know how we used to go to swimming and we go in the pool and the kids, the worst thing I hate, I love the water and I love swimming, but the worst thing I hated was that first plunge, jumping in the cold water. And I used to be on the edge, and my friends, they just jump in and scream and just jump into the pool. But I was one of those guys that I was on the corner and I was sticking my toe in and I just reluctantly put it in. Just got to get used to the cold water, the shock, the transition from being dry to wet. Even though it was 100 degrees out there, it was just it was very difficult. Most of the time my friends would chase me around and then they'd pick me up and throw me in. And I would scream and I'd be mad. But once I get in, it was like, wow, it was like refreshing after the shock. And so that's what I'm thinking in this life right now, that we can now actually experience the same. It's sort of like the same thing of jumping in, doing it now. We want to transition, we want to slow down and make it easy. But a lot of times we need to just jump in and do it. I mean, it is a painful, that transition of from this life. Like right now, this is my first time. I'm actually jumping into the pool and actually sharing things that I have on my mind. And so today I just would encourage you to jump in and do it now. Already. So I'm going to get into a point of just break this thing down. We can actually, this thing about jumping in. So I'm going to get a couple of things I wanted to say. A lot of times, for many years, I wanted to get into podcasting, or I was interested in it. It seemed like very intriguing. It's another way of making income, another way of sharing what you have. This is a great opportunity that we can actually share for free, pretty much, our ideas and to get it to the world. It's amazing. Everybody has a voice. And so I believe that this is a great thing. I remember even sometimes when I wanted to get into, I was practicing architecture in the firm and I wanted to get into it on the design team. It was very hard. I was a project manager at that time and it was great work, but there are other things I wanted to do. And the only way I can get into that, I would say, hey, I talk to the principals of the firm. I would like to get into the design team. But they say, well, yeah, but it's, sort of basically wait your turn into an opportunity. And so it never happened. So the only thing I could do is would have to leave the company and to venture out. And so I've been an entrepreneur for over 15 years, designing and doing it on my own. Now, and it's a great opportunity. I think it's something that we can just making that move. Sometimes you have to make a bold move to change your life. And so with this, what are the benefits of jumping in is that you discover yourself more so. I'm putting myself out. I don't even know what's going to happen. Oh, just to let you know that I have a goal of by Sean Cano is giving me advice of watching this video. Just publish your first 100 videos. That's what I want to do. So I want to see what happens after, what would happen, how my life would change after 100 videos. So I would invite you guys to join in or watch my journey. I'm going to be very transparent. I'm going to let you know everything, my mistakes, my positives, just share with you that hopefully it encourage you to do what I'm doing. And so, there's enough room out here to share. So with that, I just like you say, it hopefully this will, I know it will. It will change my life and it can change yours. So it gets to a point where, you're trying to do something and you say you're going to do it. People recommend that you do it. But eventually you sort of get fed up. You say, okay, I reached this precipice that where it's time. It's time to make a change. So today, I just want to kind of encourage you guys. Hey, this is the time to do it. So take care, jump in and do it now. All righty.